Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the SqueekyDogCast.
Welcome back to next week. Last week. This
We're
week.
back to the future.
We're the SqueekyDogCast. We remember it, so you don't have to. And this is our 55th episode. This one is actually not being recorded like how the other ones are, because the other episodes are recorded after the week's already over and then it goes up the next day. This one is pre-recorded in the previous week because I am currently, at the time of this being released, I'm probably in like the Magic Kingdom right now, looking at Mickey Mouse. So
in the middle of a hurricane.
In the middle of a hurricane, I'm clinging to a street pole as Mickey Mouse is like, "Oh no, my kingdom!" So yeah, go hard.
Imagine you upload these in the wrong order and stuff.
No, that won't happen. I'm not that stupid.
Here's my question, though. Right?
Yeah.
Am I doing it well?
Go hard.
What,
do it again.
Fucking Goofy impression?
The Mickey Mouse song.
Oh, I thought you were doing. I thought you were doing Goofy, so you're probably not doing it well.
No, probably not doing it well. This is like, it's that weird, like,
it's me, Mickey Mouse. It's
Why
me,
did you
Mickey.
guys turn into fucking? You guys started the episode with Mickey Mouse impressions. What the fuck?
Speaking of
that won't
Mickey
get us to
Mouse
stay
impressions,
I thought I was the comic relief. What the fuck?
What do you mean? Speaking of Mickey Mouse impressions, what the fuck are you talking about?
Fucking.
How was your week? How has your week been since the last 10 minutes, Jade?
How have I been since the last episode? Well, I got a cup of coffee fresh, so that's like warm and fresh. And
I
stuff.
used the bathroom.
Apparently, people who could overhear me doing the podcast said that it sounded pretty fucking wild.
Yeah, because it was probably the discussion of how to pronounce Windhoek.
Let's not fucking get into that again. This is gonna be the most closely tied episodes ever.
Yeah. Well,
remember that time we looked up giraffes kicking the shit and butting,
yeah, that was funny.
lions?
That was funny. Yeah, let's try not to have too much overlap so people don't have 2 weeks in a row of giraffes kicking lions and mispronunciation of Afrikaan towns. In the balls?
But we do have for all the fun and games, we do have like a rough topic to get that we've.
For all we
selected.
know, when we upload this, there won't be a country.
True.
Or there won't be a
like
Florida.
This
or there won't
could be like the last semblances of like.
What if the hurricane just fucking doesn't stop at Florida and just fucking sweeps over the entire map?
What if? Wild theory, right?
Yeah.
The Republicans are right. The Democrats are controlling the weather, and they've set the machine to kill.
They've set the machine to kill. We have taken off the.
You know,
you
got the dial on the weather machine. You got the dial. It goes from like sunny
Category
to
1 to
rainy
Category
to
5.
stormy to kill, right?
Yeah, that's what happens whenever something bad happens to the south. Is that beam getting turned up to like the super stormy weather, and then sometimes like Katrina, it gets turned to kill. We figured it out. Anyway, this topic is kind of rough, and it's one that is kind of like this might change entirely by the time this episode comes out. But I think that the ideas being talked about are not going to change anytime soon. So, I think it's always a relevant topic to talk about this. But Roblox.
So let's start. What the fuck is Roblox?
Roblox.
I will be honest. I know what Roblox is in an esoteric fashion, but I've never played it.
Yeah. So
I've never
Roblox.
seen people play
I used to play Roblox forever ago. It's a very old game from like 2005, right? It's been going forever. It is a platform where you can make your own games and share them with other people. There are worlds that you get to play on. People join them. Communities get formed around these specific worlds. It's a game. It's games within a game.
It's like worse Fortnite.
It is like kind of like
it
Fortnite
used to be,
in that way.
No. Here's what I would describe it as. Fuck Fortnite. This is
Gmod
discount Second Life.
Oh. Yeah, kind of in a way. I think it's more close to
Yeah,
something like
so
Gmod because
This is
Second Life.
more like
said
Second Life than Gmod.
Roblox actually used to kind of be something back in 2006 when it looked like shitty Lego, basically.
The thing
When
with
everybody was
so
playing those, like, what?
oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Oh yeah, yeah. When everybody was like playing those shitty like Jaws games or whatever,
Yeah,
or
I
like
know
the
what you're talking
fucking
about.
the shitty RPG one where like they couldn't get like the sword to work, so there's just always a damage hitbox, and there's like fucking they just make it so that
Yeah.
the sword goes down when you
I
go to
played
attack.
Roblox a lot back in like 2012 and stuff. Back when I was in like elementary school and into middle school is when I played Roblox, and then I stopped. I haven't touched Roblox since. But it has a huge community of people who play both when they're very young and when they're adults, and that's where
And
the
it's
issue
the
comes
adults
in.
that are the problem.
It's the adults that are the problem. So Roblox functions as a online
It's a
social
kid's
platform.
game.
It's a kids game, but the developers and the owners of Roblox want to turn it into a social platform for children. Asterisk, because it's not
Well,
just for children.
not just that,
Yeah.
but they also monetize those children.
Yes, it is all. Yes,
remember.
underneath all of this is the Robux currency, which is its own currency that circulates within Roblox. That is basically its own economy. You have to put money into Roblox in order to get like stuff out of it. People can get paid for the worlds that they make through like collaboration with Roblox through like a creator fund. Like there's an economy in Roblox, right? That's a terrifying statement to say, but it's true. There's a Roblox economy, and it is fueled by pedophilia.
For every like $10,000 that your game makes, you get paid $1.
Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe.
Yes. So
You can
this
pay
is not the first time Roblox is in
No.
any kind of trouble.
No.
This trouble that we're about to get to is much worse, but the previous one was a lot to do with like taking advantage of
children.
the work product of like children. Like these children
you'd get the worlds made in the games
like
made by kids, and you
you're
wouldn't
12,
pay them for
13 years old, you've been gaming like
for
a
2
couple of
years.
years. You get really into game development. Roblox is generally something that you can easily fall into because it's where kids who want to grow up to be people who make games start.
I have a lot of opinions on Roblox, and I think that I really do want to kind of cut into it because I think what you're describing here is the part of Roblox that I think is the best part of it, and it's also the part that they take the most advantage of the children with.
It may be the best in theory, but execution-wise,
it is awful execution.
Predatory.
Yes,
it is predatory, not in the way that Schlep complains about, but in a different way. But either way, predatory
Roblox is just Predator Haven.
There's like there's a few like video essays on Roblox as well.
Yeah, no, there's a lot.
Do a better job of explaining than we can as well.
So let's actually get to like what's happening. So Roblox, as we mentioned several times, has a huge predator problem. I'm not gonna specifically say the one word that'll probably get us demonetized if we ever get demonetized in the first place, but it is the word we can't say. I'm just gonna say predators. Roblox is a huge predator problem. Child predators. There are so many ways for people to contact children on Roblox and stay anonymous and stay in hidden little corners because Roblox doesn't do enough to protect children. Roblox doesn't do enough to keep children from getting in harm's way, and it doesn't do enough to take care of children who have been harmed. They don't do enough to help that. They don't do enough to go after the person doing the harm, and it's beginning a real problem. So you'll report someone and they'll never get taken care of. So there are Roblox predator hunter vigilantes like To Catch a Predator style stuff where they pretend to be a minor and then they'll attract someone who thinks that they're a minor, and then that person starts engaging in sexual conversations with them, and then it turns into a whole sting operation where the person gets arrested at the end because they did the Catch a Predator thing, right? And now Roblox is taking action not against the predators, but against the predator hunters, calling them vigilantes and sending them a cease and desist. So I actually want to pull up the video here first from the person who's being targeted by this, the person who's the biggest of these like vigilantes, a YouTuber named Schlep, as Jade mentioned. Now, I have a couple things I want to say about this video, and I think that I'm gonna kind of lay into Schlep a bit here, because Schlep has the emotional maturity of someone who who was raised on Roblox.
Has the username Schlep.
And he opens his video with his Roblox avatar, and it starts like this.
Typical video. This video isn't going to be your typical video. This video is actually a call for help, and I need everybody to share this video. The Roblox Corporation.
Like, just, there's a lot going on here that I'm just like, dude, take yourself seriously. You're about to go to court. Like, you can't open up your video talking about restating yourself several times and then having like a little Roblox wizard fucking around in the background. You can't be doing this, man. You can't be, like, you're gonna be in court. Schlep, get a suit. You're gonna be in court.
This is YouTube. This is not him in court. I will say that. I will say that.
There is that, at least.
This is not him in court.
But like,
but you do have the emotional maturity of somebody.
You do have the emotion.
Fucking Schlep.
In the video, he goes on to be like, one of the biggest things he complains about is that he's no longer allowed to play Roblox anymore. And I'm just like, dude, come on, man. Like, this is the account I had since I was a kid, and I'm not gonna be able to play Roblox anymore, and this upsets me. I love this platform, and I love, like, dude, like, realize what's happening here.
I mean, like, admittedly, like, look,
it does suck, right?
I'm gonna just go from his perspective a little bit here, and this is coming from, I don't know Schlep, but I imagine that Roblox was a very, very big part of his youth growing up. I imagine that this game was something that not only did he get personally involved in, not only did he invest in personally, but he's made connections and friends connected.
He actually says in the video he met his fucking partner through Roblox.
Met his fucking partner through Roblox. Like, this is somebody who's given their life to it. And then above and beyond that went, oh my goodness, my favorite thing is becoming a tool for predators to hurt children who, like me, are getting into this thing.
I
can understand all of this perspective coming down to, you know what, I've done all this, I've given everything I can to make the platform better, not being paid for it, not being, like, this is not my job, this is something I chose to do. And I got kicked in the teeth by the very people that I thought I was supporting and helping. That's what it must feel like to him. I cannot imagine how bad this must feel.
Like, I totally get that, because like he's like a huge Roblox YouTuber who makes his content through this, and he had 1.2 million subs. I'm sure he makes money off of these videos. I'm sure he makes money through, like, this is his livelihood in some sort of way, or at least part of it. And it does suck that he is
2 cents off of the YouTube
well, it probably
videos,
makes money from advertising, probably,
unless
like taking ads.
Unless they get demonetized. Maybe he's got sponsors though.
Yeah, probably, that's what I mean. Sponsorships. The ads. Like, he takes.
If he has a sponsor, he might make like $75 a year. Probably.
So
if they're lucky.
So like, I understand that, like, a part of the whole, like, I can't go on Roblox anymore is because of the livelihood thing, but in the video it just comes across as him whining. Like, I can't even play Roblox anymore. Like, and I don't want to be mean, because he is, like, young, and it's like, if...
How old is he?
He's probably like 20, 21. He's like my age.
Is he really that young?
No. But like, he was raised on Roblox. All right, we gotta like grade it a curve.
How old is he?
I don't know. We could probably Google this.
If you were raised on Roblox, but like, you still have to get up from the computer, right? Like, I spent all my youth in front of a computer as well, but I also like had to get up and
he's 22.
Leave the desk.
He's 22. He's 2 years older than me.
He's a fucking adult.
Yeah, he's an adult. So I probably shouldn't give him so many excuses.
Adult.
Yeah, he does come across as incredibly immature in the video, but I don't really want to hold that against him, because if I got sued, my head wouldn't exactly be... If I got sued by Roblox, my head wouldn't exactly be in the clearest of places, and I probably wouldn't make the best decisions when uploading a YouTube video about it. So I don't want to be too hard on them.
Not only that, but it is also context, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's YouTube.
It's YouTube.
Like, I don't imagine he's going into court. Like,
but that's the thing. I kind of imagine he is in that Roblox hat.
They take his fucking Roblox avatar to court, and
he talks in like the TikTok voice. You know the TikTok voice. Yeah, he talks like that to the judge.
This is a much bigger issue than just fucking Roblox. I feel like, yes. Like this is the part that I want to dig into is the fact that I personally feel like society has allowed this to happen.
Yeah, we'll talk about it in a second, but I want to bring up first the article here about what has also led to the development here. So because they targeted Schlepp with this lawsuit, Roblox has faced a lot of criticism, not just from people online, but from senators and House representatives, calling for the CEO to step down. The CEO, David Baszucki, where the fuck he's a predator fuck, absolutely evil. I was reading something where in the interview it was a leaked interview or something. He said something along the lines of, "We can't get rid of the predators because it would be bad for business because less people would be using our site." Like actual cartoon villain stuff.
Did he really? Is that really?
That is a quote attributed to him. Yeah. So here's Schlepp. Libs of TikTok. What the fuck? Hold on. The YouTuber known as Schlepp voiced his outrage after Roblox hit him with it. Why is the Independent sourcing libs of TikTok? Are we in the bad timeline? Like the never getting better?
Donald Trump's the president. Like we are in the bad timeline.
They quoted fucking libs of TikTok. All right, whatever.
That's probably not even his face. Also, I think you're gonna probably have to blur that. Probably.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, Democratic Congressman Ro Khanna. In this video, Schlepp alleges that his motivations stem from personal experience having been groomed as a child on the platform, which he said led to a suicide attempt. The Independent has approached Schlepp for a comment to seek verification for his claims. He also claimed that Baszucki blocked him on X. Democratic Congressman Ro Khanna, he's the House rep for San Francisco and more specifically Silicon Valley. So he's like, Ro Khanna is always the guy who comes up whenever topics of the internet are brought up. He's always here. He's kind of like a chud, but he's a Democrat. We're gonna let him be. He's one of the people we need more. We need more. We just need the D. We need D. I don't like Democrats. I don't even like Ro Khanna that much. But fuck, we need the seats. So vote for Ro Khanna if he's ever up for. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm tired. Don't giggle. I heard a giggle. Launched an online petition against Roblox, accusing the platform of insufficient child safety measures. Roblox is simply not doing enough to protect our kids, to inform parents, and to go after child predators, Khanna said. After Roblox legal threats, Schlepp reached out to Republican Senator Ted Cruz, advocating for political attention for the company's safety policies. Schlepp argued that platform's alleged negligence toward protecting young players has already been the subject of lawsuits in Texas. It was not immediately clear whether Cruz's office responded. So he went after Cruz because I think that Schlepp is Texan. I think he is, at least. And he said that Texas laws should be protecting kids because of the things that Texas passed in the past. But of course, Republicans don't actually care. I think
I know why Ted Cruz was unavailable for comment. He was
too busy
from the fucking hurricane.
I know why Ted Cruz was unavailable for comment. Ted Cruz was too busy on Meep City with his little Roblox avatar talking to. I'm gonna finish. I'm not going to allege. I'm not going to allege. I'm not going to say that. Campaigns such as hashtag. Yes,
he's fleeing Texas like
he did the other time. Yeah,
one of the Texas freeze.
Yeah, the Texas freeze. Yeah, where he left to Cancun.
Yeah. He's seen the hurricane in the distance, like looking at it through his.
If we lived in a real country, he would never have any support ever again after that. Like that's what would lose you an election in the past is doing that. But no, we don't live in a real country.
Somebody who lives in a real country? Nah.
You don't live in a real country either. You don't live in a real country either.
The citizens would call a referendum and remove Ted Cruz. Like,
Did you live in a developing
point,
country? It's different.
A
real developing country. A real first world country doesn't even exist anymore. Probably like Ireland. Is Ireland even a first world country?
Ireland's a third world country.
It's Ireland. It's the
Ireland spent like the better part of 40 fucking years getting bombed by the British.
Remember the fucking Dublin Spire?
Yeah, they built that. Only a third world country could build the Dublin Spire. Anyway.
That's what it became famous for, was wasting taxpayer money.
Campaigns such as hashtag free schlep and hashtag boycott Roblox have gained traction, supported by major creators like Moist Critical and Gideon. A petition calling for Pazuski to fix what he's caused or resign has more than 48,000 signatures. Won't do fucking anything. Yeah, there's the biggest takeaway here is that there is legal threats from congressmen. So it's gotten the attention of like national Democrats. So that's good. But Jade, as you were saying, yes, this is an issue that goes beyond Roblox. It is an issue with the internet at large.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say the internet, just society at large.
Yeah.
Like it's because this is once again one case of something that is happening in various variations all over the place. Because you have the American government protecting predators. I mean, you know, I'm not even trying to get into the conspiracy theory of whether or not the president is in the fucking Epstein files. It's just, why not release them?
Yeah.
Like, you know, they are protecting predators at that point, because aside from like Epstein himself.
You know what my gamer theory is on this whole situation of Roblox protecting the predators? They're like they're probably trying to sue the predator hunters to show the predators that they won't go after predators, so that the predators keep spending fucking money on
that's
human
children. They're unironic. The predators are probably unironically the biggest spenders.
Yeah, probably. I mean, up there next to people who steal their mommy and daddy's credit card.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like,
you know what? You really think the kids have any source of income? No, it's the predators.
It's the adults.
That's the predators.
It's the adults who play and make the money. And if you want to restrict children from being harmed, you're going to have to kick the adults off the platform, and there goes all your money. So, yeah. Roblox is the den of sin.
It's not like it's...
But it's a den of sin. Like, it feels like a den of sin in a city of sin, in a country of sin, on the planet of sin. Like that's the point I'm trying to more or less get to, is it's not like Roblox is not the problem here. Even the CEO of Roblox is not the problem here.
Roblox,
I think there's a grander fucking thing wrong with society.
Yeah.
And all of these things we're seeing are symptoms of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like at some point it became... Like, I don't know when it happened, but there seems to be a point in history where, like, all of the big organizations, what was it? There was a big organization that was meant to be, like, fighting human trafficking. And then it turns out the head of the organization was leading a human trafficking ring.
Were you thinking of the guy who the movie Sound of Freedom was based on?
Something like that. But this isn't. But that's the thing is that that's not unheard of.
Yeah.
Like whether it's at large scale or small scale, that's pretty common, and that's worrying. That's society. That's the thing, is that, you know, we talk about the fact, like, I remember you mentioning, predators are under like the world's eye more now than ever before, but on that same merit, like it's a minority of people shouting at systems built to protect predators.
Yeah, that's the real crux of it. Is that, like, I said to Jade off camera that I think that in this current climate, it is more unpopular than ever. Not even, I shouldn't say popular, is more like frowned upon and ridiculed and called out than ever to be a predator. But this, like, if you think about it, like last year, the biggest like pop culture thing last year was Drake v. Kendrick, and Kendrick kept calling Drake a pedophile. I shouldn't say that word. I should probably refrain from saying the word.
No, but what you say is right.
Allegedly. You just have to say
allegedly. Yeah, allegedly.
But as I said in response to that, is like, who's gone to prison?
Yeah, exactly. Like, even though, like, it's like, and also the part of it, even on the Republican side of it, the one thing that like is the biggest mobilizing force for the Republican Party, as we've seen, is the Epstein list. Is the fact that a lot of them are really big believers in the fact that like pedophilia is wrong, even if their idea of what pedophilia is probably not an acceptable definition, because they probably give a lot of passes. You know, there's a whole reason why Republicans are often known for wanting to lower the age of consent and stuff. But the average Republican voter probably gets a little upset in their tummy when they think about like pedophilia and children getting abused. So like people are really mobilized by predators and the idea of stopping their harm, but the systems that we have aren't set up to get them caught, because a lot of people in power are predators. And it's been that way for a very long time, because, you know, to get into power, you kind of got to be a bad person, or being in power makes you a bad person. You know, it depends on how your philosophy of it is. But it's very, very often the case that people in power, it's not even just the fact that they become predators, it's the fact that people in power want to stay in power, and if they have skeletons in their closet, they don't want their skeletons to be taken out of the closet, you know? Like if like every politician, like the same topic Dead by Daylight, but with more skeletons playing basketball. What? The train is not only been out there, I guess. Did I cut out? Was I just talking to myself for like several minutes? Hello?
No, maybe.
No, we could hear you. Responding. I don't think you could hear us.
I did not. I was not able to hear you. I was not able to hear any of you.
All right. So what you were just mentioning about the Republicans kind of reminded me of something.
Yeah.
And I'm just seeing if I can pull up an actual article or something here for.
You know what I would do if I was in power? The first thing I would do is I'd increase the age of consent to 45, and the second thing I would do is I would bring back ritual cannibalism.
All right, Riley, are you able to look at my thing without bringing it up?
Now. Yeah, I'm looking at your screen.
Like, society went downhill the second we stopped ritual cannibalism. Like, honestly.
Oh, I know this one. This is the one in Utah.
Like, unironica.
Yeah, this is the one in Utah. I think we talked about this on the podcast, or I wanted to talk about it.
Like, after I die, I want a feast to be held, and everybody gets a little piece.
What the fuck is she talking about?
I don't know, but this feels like it's very topical
to what
we're talking about. Yeah,
can I bring this up or no?
I mean, you can, because it is topical to what we're talking about. But this is what you said reminded me of this, which is like another case of, once again, the systems are not there to protect your children. And who are the systems? What are the systems? Right? Like, here I am, like, waxing poetic about the systems are not. These systems are the society we built. It is the human culture we have. This is what we're doing. This is humanity. Look at it. Look at it and fucking despair. Because this is not an isolated issue. This is not a Roblox issue or an Epstein issue or a Trump issue. This is like an actual systemic issue with the society of the world as a whole.
Yeah.
It's like the GOP senator changes the laws to protect their relative, and their relative just so happens to be a predator.
Yeah.
You know?
But this is a story every single time.
Yeah. Hedocon theory. Of course, there's a lot to it, but like the thing is, too, not only do the systems not get the predators, but we don't do enough to actually like protect the children. And whenever there is an argument to impose a measure to protect children, it isn't to protect children, it's to do more surveillance. It's to do more monitoring of people. Like, that's what you see with like the Child Safety Act and stuff, the Online Child Safety Act, whatever the hell it's called. It's not about protecting kids, it's about getting more companies to buy your data to get your information, because there are ways to prevent children from accessing things, like leaving aside like access to the internet at large, right? And we're just talking about, like, we'll use Roblox as an example because it's the framing device of this segment, but Roblox, right? anyone can make a Roblox account. So, without changing that part of Roblox, right? If you want to protect kids without fundamentally changing how people access the site because of whatever reason, right? If you just want to implement more security measures, one, remove all chat features. That's the one solution you could do. Or heavily restrict them. Make it so you could only say certain phrases. Like, you can only, like, you know how they do messages in Dark Souls where you're only able to construct sentences that are made for you in the game through, like, ad-lib stuff? Do that. Make predetermined sentences that you can't alter. Or just remove, like, a DM feature altogether. Make it so you can't private message people. Make it so you can't have friends in the game that you're able to private message with that could be anyone or anything. These are like the very basic things you can implement that have been implemented in games in the past that children were allowed to play with, and they were like Club Penguin was the game that was like huge for children to play when I was growing up. Everyone who I knew growing up had Club Penguin. I didn't, because I didn't have a family computer and I didn't have a laptop, so I didn't play Club Penguin. But everyone I knew did, and Club Penguin didn't have a fucking predator problem. There were like inappropriate people on Club Penguin because of the way Club Penguin was structured, you weren't having people who were really groomed on it because there was no private messages. There was no open channels for people to talk on. There are voice chats on Roblox. There should not be voice chat on Roblox. That should not be on a site where children and adults interact directly together. That should not happen. A game should not be
from any sort of moderation.
Yeah, free from any moderation, because these are private servers as well that people get to go on and host. Where the moderation, yeah, there's an auto mod for chat, like you can't say the N-word in the chat. You also can't say Schlepp, by the way. They banned Schlepp's name in the chats. They ban it the same way they ban a slur. But like there are open voice chat that anyone can just go on, and like like people might say like, oh well, back in the day, Call of Duty had open voice chat that you could, but Call of Duty was rated M. Call of Duty already had that gatekeep at the door. Roblox is for children, explicitly so. And there are open voice chats that you can just get on. There's no restriction at all. And back in the day, no one was getting groomed on Club Penguin. Nobody was getting groomed on fucking Webkins and shit, because they were fucking restrictions for kids so that they didn't have that happen to them. And now that just doesn't exist. And that's also a huge issue with the internet at large and society at large, is that as time goes on, we're removing children from children's spaces and just demolishing them, and children are being forced to go on to the rest of the internet. Like, think about TikTok. TikTok targets to children, it targets to teenagers, it targets to adults, it targets to everyone, and they're all being put on the same platform and the same algorithm and the same moderation, all of them the same. The same's happening with YouTube. Of course, we have YouTube Kids, but YouTube Kids is fucking awful. It's full of the same shit. Like, isn't
YouTube Kids also just full of predators?
YouTube Kids is also full of predators, yeah. I think there's more moderation to it now, because I think you actually have to get it verified by YouTube. They have to like specifically approve your channel to upload. I don't exactly know, but it's still pretty bad over there. There's still a lot of like AI fucking like fetish content farm posting. Torture shit, Mickey Mouse exploding in a gas factory or some shit. Fucking,
where are you going with this, Riley?
Don't say that, because it makes me sound insane. But my point is that there aren't any places on the internet, or really in society in general, for children to exist without having to interact with people 20 years older than them, right? There's no safe space for children anymore. We don't let children be children. We make them grow up and use adult things.
Is that, in my mind, I get it, but like, you shouldn't be in like your mid-30s and playing fucking Roblox.
That's also a part of it too, yeah.
Pick something else up, you know, pick up Second Life or WoW or fucking EVE Online, for Christ's sake.
If you play Roblox,
pick up something.
If you're playing Roblox as an adult, I think you should just find a new game, honestly. Like, just...
Like, you can play Morrowind. Morrowind's got a multiplayer.
If you want...
there's a million different options depending on what you like to do in Roblox. There is another option out there. Roblox is the platform that makes it easy for kids.
Most Roblox games are other games in Roblox. Like, a lot of the biggest Roblox games are just other genres, but the gimmick is that it's in Roblox. Like, there's only a few games I can think of that people talk about for Roblox that only Roblox does, and they're awful. like I don't know, like fucking Diddy Obby or whatever the fuck, Diddy Playtime Party, whatever the fuck, like shit, but mostly if you like playing fucking real life like sim games, or you're like role playing and you're having your home, there are a million games that have active communities, like Jade mentioned Second Life. Boom. Gmod's awful, but there are Gmod servers that do that better. I mean, Gmod also is a huge predator problem, but at least Gmod is explicitly like on its face, hey, this is a place for more mature people to go to than Roblox, the children's game. The children's game. Yeah, like, we should just delete Roblox and have it never exist anymore. Fuck, play Minecraft. Minecraft does half the shit Roblox does, but like, again, more safe for kids. Did I cut out again? I did. Discord is just having so many issues today.
What's up with your internet
connection? No, it's not my internet. It's not my internet. It's no, shut up. It's not my internet. No, it's not my internet. It's Discord, because my internet's perfectly fine. Nothing else is crashing. It's just Discord today.
Well, me and Jade could hear.
I don't know why. No, because nothing else is crashing for me. Nothing else is stopping loading. Like, I have articles pulled up, they're not loading. I have things pulled up that aren't breaking, but only wow. I'm getting my brain fucking twisted. Only Discord is breaking. I didn't hear anything you said for how long ago that was. I was rambling for God knows how long.
You didn't hear the 45-minute conversation me and Jade were having about ritual cannibalism while you were talking about the stuff about changing which game you play or whatever. Your whole
was that really what you were talking about while I was rambling?
I
was only rambling because I was getting no interruptions because no one was able to talk to me. I couldn't hear anyone.
We were interrupting multiple times.
I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you because my fucking Discord isn't working today.
Oh my god.
This is truly the cursed episode.
This is the cursed episode. No, there's been worse. Wow.
Anyway, the time you basically muted me.
So like your whole tirade about trying to convince people to switch to other games, right?
Yeah.
I think the whole main problem is like predators are like attracted to Roblox in the first place.
Yeah,
because it's like, you know,
yeah,
the place where kids are.
Yeah, my play a different game thing is to like the non-predators, the people who aren't there for being predators.
I feel like that's kind of like preaching to the choir a little bit because they probably grow out of Roblox eventually.
But once again, a good example is Schlep himself, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's 22.
He's 22. He should be winding down, not like spurring up, if you get my meaning. Like, he should be stopping Roblox. Like, I understand that it was a formative part of you growing up, but at some point, the growing up does have to happen.
Yeah. There's always the discussion online of should adults...
I feel like Roblox just shouldn't be allowed to be the like everything app or whatever.
Yeah, that's absolutely. That's definitely part of it. Yeah. You shouldn't have all your stuff in one place. Like, I remember a while ago they wanted to make Roblox a dating app, a 17+ dating app, by the way. 17, specifically 17+.
That's disgusting. They need to raise the age of the consent to like 45, and then also
don't say it.
Bring back ritual cannibalism.
All right.
No, like I could write a whole essay about.
I don't want to get sidetracked when I'm about to make a point. I already forgot what my point was going to be.
I'll bring it up later.
I already forgot what my point was going to be. What were we talking about?
What was your point?
Oh, we were talking about something Schlep. Schlep should be winding down. Schlep. Then what did you say next?
Schlep should be winding down, not like...
Yeah.
Basically, I was saying at some point the growing up has to happen.
Oh, right. I remember now. So I was going to say that there's a lot of discussion online of should adults be allowed to enjoy things made for kids, and there's always such a fucking heated topic online to talk about. And I think there's a balance there. I think that as you get older, a key part of getting older is experiencing new things, experiencing things that you didn't experience as a child, and leaving some of the things you did do as a child, most of the things you did as a child in some cases, and having a more diverse life. And I think that when people talk about should adults enjoy things for kids, like Steven Universe or something, like Avatar or Roblox or fucking things, people get too wrapped up in the is this okay for children, for like adults to be in these spaces, and in less of should I be seeing other things, right? Like there are so many people out there. Let me just finish this. There's so many adults out there who only watch like children's cartoons and don't watch like anything else. And it's like you're not getting the full experience of the medium if you're not also engaging in things that were made for audiences your age. You're not like, your demographic. Like you're not like there's so many things you're experiencing and you're like limiting it to things that you just enjoyed when you were a kid. Then you can continue. Yeah.
So here's a bit of a different perspective on that very note.
Yeah.
I think that there's a big difference between the question of should adults be able to enjoy media made for kids. There's a big difference between that question and should the adults enjoying media made for kids be interacting
exactly, that's a great point,
with kids around that media.
Yeah.
Why are 35-year-old My Little Brony fucking fuckheads talking to 12-year-olds?
Exactly. Like that's the big
so they like the same show but talk to somebody on at least some kind of same maturity level as you. Jesus fucking Christ.
That's also part of
what you're doing is sketchy at best.
It's not a good environment to be in because people, I'm going to say this too. I think that adults interacting with children in that way creates more predators. People who otherwise in their lives would not have done anything this stupid then get fucking in this mindset where they're like, oh, they're 13 and a little mature. I might be a little flirty with them. And that's what happens. That's why this happens. It creates more predators. That's why communities like Bronies or like whatever the fuck, they had more predators because they were constantly
Minecraft.
Yes, Minecraft. It came into more contact with like more predators because you had so many people interacting directly with kids. That's what's happened with Roblox.
You know, these weird 25 to 30-year-old, like badly socialized assholes whose entire audience is between the ages of 8 and 12. Like,
this is true for
I understand like you're making content out there, but why are you DMing your like 9-year-old fans? Can you stop?
Yeah, this is true for like a lot of, especially online content creators who are complete losers and then they actually make it somewhere. I remember back in the day with the whole Smash controversy, a lot of Smash YouTubers and streamers got outed as being pedophiles. I think it was Alpharad, who was a Smash YouTuber at the time. He only did Smash at the time. He said that like, or maybe it wasn't Alpharad. It was someone said that a lot of these people are nobodies, and then when they get their like time to be a somebody, they fucking lose their mind and they forget what's normal to do. I don't think Alfred said that. I think someone said that around that time. And that's kind of like what's true here. Like in a lot of ways with a lot of these like people, is like people who have absolutely nothing in their life and then they get a community where they feel like they're somebody and they fucking forget what the real life is like. They forget that what they're talking to on the other end is probably a 14-year-old. And then like I think that's a lot of it.
I don't think they forget. I think they hold that in their minds pretty fucking strong.
A lot of them, yeah. But I think there are some people who do get lost in the fantasy of it. They get lost in their fucking mind about it. I think that's up for a lot of people, especially people who I'm talking about who are getting turned into predators through interacting with children. I think that's true for a lot of them.
Yeah, but at that same note, like where you said earlier, Schlepp found his partner on Roblox.
Yeah.
It's like, so did the 35-year-old and the 14-year-old. Like, this is what you're saying. It sounds all cute and stuff until you realize, like, that's kind of the problem. You're not supposed to be fucking dating people off of Roblox.
Yeah, nobody, it's just when I hear stories, maybe there are stories of people in the past who are like, I met my wife through like WoW. Like that's cute, but then at the end of the day, it's like those are two like 28-year-old people playing WoW. Like I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. There's a level where it's like this shouldn't be happening. You shouldn't be meeting your partner on Roblox. Happy for the two of you, but Roblox shouldn't be giving people an environment to meet romantic partners. It's a game for children. WoW was a game for adults. Like that's the thing at the end of the day. Like that's what I'm saying earlier too about like children don't have their own spaces.
I wouldn't argue WoW is a game for adults.
You did need like a
you need
payment.
You need to fucking pay a subscription.
You need a subscription payment.
Like
so
fucking,
like
Nobody's gonna.
It wasn't.
Afford that
it wasn't like. It wasn't explicitly for kids.
It's adult media.
Oh yeah, like
yeah,
it's technically rated teen, but practically like the income thing is like a gatekeeping thing.
Yeah,
only for like rich people, rich adults who can afford the subscription.
Yeah,
not fucking poor people.
I don't even
like
think that WoW subscription was for rich people, because back then subscription services weren't everywhere, so you wouldn't really be spending that. You wouldn't really be spending a lot of money in a lot of places like you would with WoW back in the day. But nowadays, a WoW subscription also has to come up against a Netflix
more money
subscription.
Than most people have.
Fucking
That's like a
PayPal's and stuff and all that. Yeah.
Like there's a lot of prescription subscription. What's it called?
Subscription.
They called it something. Subscription
services. I don't know. Subscription models.
Something. Yeah. Either way, too many subscription things to the point where now nobody wants to subscribe to anything.
Yeah. Like our Patreon.
Yeah, nobody wants to subscribe to Patreon.
It's a Patreon.
Unfortunately.
Patreon in the description. No, but unfortunately, nobody in this current climate wants to give $5 a month to us, me and Jade. And Sarah doesn't get any money.
Like we're not really offering a whole fucking multiplayer game or anything. Like, Speaking of multiplayer games,
is Anseridae unpaid labor? We keep bringing her on, but she doesn't get any of she's not going to be included in any of the money we make.
That's
she's just
literally just my life story.
The thing is though, you literally joined today without us even asking. Like that, you kind of you literally.
My whole life, I haven't been paid at all for my unasked for labor. I can't believe this. I show up to work at wherever the fuck, and they don't even pay me.
You're like that lady. You're like that lady who does TikToks where she goes into a Target and cleans the bathroom and doesn't get asked to do it, and she just does it and then leaves. Like you're that.
Yeah.
You're not on payroll.
It's with fucking random stuff.
Yeah, it's like talking about your skin falling off.
Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying.
Well, I want to wrap up the topic first of all. I want to wrap up wrap up this discussion because this is a hefty discussion. Okay, Roblox needs to just disappear. It needs to have a huge change, but I don't think it ever will because as we've learned, the CEO is a fucking monster and he's not going to change shit. He's going to keep it as it is for money.
Until somebody Luigi Mario.
No,
Okay. I mean, we're all thinking it, right?
Yes.
I think this entire thing can be summed up in 3 very blunt, very, very meaningful words that I don't think anybody could go wrong listening to. Don't fuck kids.
Don't talk to kids. Don't have prolonged conversations in relationships with children online. Just don't. Do not interact with minors. Don't. Just straight up don't. It's the safest fucking piece of advice you can have. Ugh.
The only interaction I have with kids online is when I get my shit absolutely rocked in Fortnite.
Yeah, no. And I think Fortnite's a good discussion here because Fortnite doesn't really have those same avenues. I mean, it does. You can DM people in Fortnite and everything. But I feel like Fortnite isn't... You can, yeah. I don't think Fortnite is really set up in the same way Roblox is because Roblox, you're encouraged to have these communities with people. Whereas Fortnite, it's like, you get in the game, I'm done, I'm out of here. There's not really an encouragement to really stay other than those custom games, and I'm sure there's a lot of shit going on in those custom games and stuff. But Fortnite's main game is get in, play a match, you're out. Play a match, you're out of that one. Play a match, new people. There's not really an avenue to get groomed because you're too busy gaming. Whereas Roblox, it's like, hey kid, come on and join my fucking server. It's Boo Boo City.
Join my game, and the game is just like people sitting in a room until something jumps out at them.
Something jumps out, it's a predator flashing himself.
Yeah, that's Roblox.
Actually, I want to bring up this also. I learned Roblox had custom emotes that they allowed people to make their own emotes, and literally in a day they were all sex emotes, like jerking off, twerking your ass, humping people, giving yourself head. It was all that in 10 minutes. It was just of course.
Does not surprise at all. Does not surprise at all.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And
my
Sari,
topic.
yourself,
Dead
yeah.
by Daylight.
Yeah, Dead by Daylight.
So here's like some ideas now for like Dead by Daylight rebalances or like things to make the game more fun. Now I mainly main killer because I just find it a little easier than Survivor. But here's some ideas that I think would make it a lot more fun for even like the killer side too. So if they you know how the fog vial that survivors have, if they like, you know how it blocks projectiles, right? They should make it block all killer abilities, like Trapper's traps should all go off in the radius of the fog vial. What else? Wraith should be forced to uncloak while they're going through the fog. The chainsaw twins, they should like bounce off the fog, and they can't rev their chainsaw while they're in the fog. I think that'd be nice. You can't teleport through it for the teleported killers. Stealth killers unstealth, and they reveal their aura to the survivors. I feel like that would be like a good rebalance for that item. A few other things is like some killer perks I think should get nerfed, like the one that makes you stun for 40% less time when you're pallet stunned. I think it should only trigger after like landing from a ledge, and you only get like 10 seconds of it, and during which you're like 40% slower, but you resist like stun for like 40% of the duration. I think like it going in that direction for like most of the killers perks would make it a little more fun and make the game last a little bit longer, because the rounds are too short. Like I keep winning too fast.
How many generators do they generally have left when you're done?
What? How many generators do they have left? It kind of
on
depends
average,
on the
whenever
match.
you look.
Well,
I get
some
the feeling
some matches I get ones where I lobby wipe at like 5 gens or 4 gens. Others I get lobby wipe at 1 gen. But like really, if I just get one person hooked one time, that's kind of a win for me. Whereas like the survivors like have to work way harder on average than I do. Another thing that I really think they should add is they should add more killers that look like Hag, I guess, or the same kind of theme. Mostly because I want some more like. I feel like the game really lacks in the whole elderly, sexy, like monstrous cannibal lady.
You just want.
They really need.
And Sari,
do
you have a cannibalism fetish?
They need some more like elderly monstrous lady sex appeal.
And Sari has a thing. And Sari has a thing for old ladies who eat people. Are you into like hags?
Mommy.
No comment.
So right.
Anyway, yeah. They need to add like a fucking whole like roster of like elderly sexy ladies.
And Sari kink posting.
And men too.
So I'm going to ask Riley the real question here.
Yeah.
On the podcast, so it's recorded, and I can come back to this if I ever wonder about this again.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you not playing DBD with all of us?
What? 1 second. Yeah. 1 second.
That's one way to dodge the fucking question. Jesus.
Yeah.
Just like, why won't you play DBD with us? Wait, Grandma's here.
Is she hot?
Oh my god! That fucking caught me. That absolutely fucking caught me. God. I wonder if Riley is still recording us or what's happening.
I hope so. This is good content.
Silly puppy. But yeah, I am wondering. Have you did you carry on with more killer or something last night?
I think I actually just went to bed to get some good sleep, so I'd be well rested for today.
Mm-hmm. I got fucking 3 hours sleep.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, and then I streamed, what is it, like 6 hours today?
You need to rest more.
Oh, I know it. Yeah. Because it was 3 hours sleep. Then I had the 6 hour stream. Then the first recording of this week's podcast for just over 2 hours. And now we're recording a second one on the same day. It's a long fucking day.
Who's that? Who's that? What's it called? The Dungeons and Dragons killer for DBD. The big
The
old
Lich.
skeleton. Yeah. They need to have more killers like him. Like hot old people, you know.
Hot old people.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the Lich, there's the Hag.
Mm-hmm. They don't have enough, really.
I don't know. I think, look, when it comes to like the sex appeal, I guess I'm like very boring. I like me some trickster daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Trickster's quite hot. I mean, who doesn't love Ghostface?
I don't know. I always prefer like the old Eldridge kind of elderly kind of vibes.
What
Like
do you
hot
think of Skull
old
Merchant then?
Skull Merchant.
Yeah.
They're like, so what I've heard about them is they're like fucking like a parody of like creepypasta killers and shit.
Right.
And they've been like nerfed into oblivion and shit. They need like a full redesign, honestly. But like for what they look like, they kind of look like they're like a cosplayer ish kind of.
I think they look cool.
Eh.
I think they look cool. I don't really get what their power is.
They have drones, which are poorly executed. They should make them like flamethrower drones. That's one. So, oh, what's that one with the gray hair skull merchant? That's like scroll down a bit. Oh, that's not gray hair. That's just purple. Never mind.
It's more like that dyed bleached hair look. I don't know. I like what else? There's Trickster. I mean, come on now. How can you not?
He just looks like a BTS guy.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to fuck like a pretty Asian twink?
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is the fucking fan art that people make.
If they were like older and had some eldritch elements with like maybe some tentacles, that would be really hot.
There's probably some kind of
a little bit more
like
monstrous, maybe. You know.
I found like there's a Legion skin, right?
Oh, really?
Rat skin. This. Check this shit out.
There's just rats and stuff. Holy moly!
Yeah, but even the face, the face is just rats.
Wow, it's just like just a pile of rats in there.
Dude, what are you? I'm 153 rats in a trench coat.
Hell yeah! I'd probably date that. That's interesting.
I mean, like they'd know where to find food.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. That's like fucking. That could be like an ideal partner, kind of. I guess it's like a polygamous relationship, like built in, sort of.
That is true. The face, it just feels like the face is very like strangely executed.
You could like pet their face, and then like you're petting like a bunch of rats and stuff.
Because it is both trying to be rats and it has a mouth. So it's not just like rats. It's very strangely executed in that way, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any ideas for DBD reworks off the top of your head?
If there's like something I would, want to see in DBD as far as that goes, it's probably some kind of different match type.
Oh right, yeah. So I was thinking about what if DBD had like a collab with NBA and like you had to do like the killer and the survivals. They had to like go find basketballs around like the map and then hit them into basketball goal posts with their basketball bat or whatever. Another thing they could do is like there's skeletons running around that like the survivors and the killer, like the killer has to chase the skeletons down and the survivors have to avoid being chased by the skeletons.
Have you
that's like
the DBD dating sim?
That one, yeah, the one with like only like the 3 killers and none of them are Hag.
It's got Dwight, Huntress.
Mm-hmm.
What's this?
That's Wraith.
Is this what the fuck? Is this what they did to Wraith? Oh my god!
I think so. Here.
Is this Spirit? Of course, Spirit. Is this? That looks like Trapper. Wraith, Huntress, and Spirit. Would you play this?
There's no hag, though. Obviously not. Of course not. Like,
there's no hag.
No hag. No lich.
Fucking trapper though. Beefy fucking trapper.
Riley's been gone for so long. They're not even back yet. I wonder if they're in the other room or something. I probably might dig the spirit maybe, but only because like according to her lore, she's from like feudal Japan, right?
Yeah.
So she'd be like really old.
In theory.
Yeah.
But the dead do age very well.
Yeah.
See, the spirit gets pretty eldritch there.
I guess kind of. Although I think I do dig their design where they have like these disembodied limbs and shit. That could be pretty hot.
Imagine the positions you could get into.
Yeah, exactly.
I would play it though, just for the memes. It would be something I played on stream for like jokes and shit.
Yeah.
Sort of like, I don't imagine anybody was actually seriously playing Dream Daddy. So they do, yeah, they did Blight.
I can't wait till Riley gets back and they have to like edit this Lamau.
This looks weird. Blight. Have you seen this?
Blight Survival Evolved. Is this another fucking survival crafting game? I swear everybody just copies the formula. Nobody ever fucking like innovates anymore. Innovation takes time and it's hard.
I don't think this is survival crafting.
Oh, is this another quote-unquote Skyrim-like?
I don't think it's that either. Because this is made by the same people who make DBD.
Oh. Is this a fucking action RPG of any kind?
I think this might be some kind of action RPG or like DBD but medieval Call of Duty. I don't know. It seems very odd. Maybe PvE type game? Seems what you mostly fight is fucking zombies and shit.
Did we ever have my record my idea for giving survivors more agency like in any podcast episodes for like DDD?
Don't think we actually went over
that. Okay, yeah.
But
so
what kind of agency could you really give them without, because there's already lobbies that bully killers.
Yeah, I was thinking more on the lines of like maybe a fifth role that was like a fifth kind of survivor that's not really a survivor. They're like an investigator or whatever. Or it could be one of the four that where they have to like do a thing kind of like in what was it called? What's that one detective game with ghosts?
Murdered Soul Suspect.
No, not that. The one that Bloodwolf plays a lot and Average Thing Jane. Phasmophobia, that's it. Yeah, Phasmophobia. Where they have to go around the map collecting clues and stuff. And then like figure out what the correct hex or what the correct like little incantation is to banish the killer, basically. And they have like one shot.
I think that could work. But the killer side would need to be reworked slightly as well.
Yeah. Like the killer gets the option of either going hunting down all of the survivors or they could destroy evidence.
Because I was thinking more along the lines of the killer would start out the match like very severely handicapped, almost not really being able to do anything, but through actually giving survivors scares, through like actually like like making them feel hunted, would build up the killer power.
Yeah, Myers.
Yeah, like Myers, like making the survivors feel hunted before the killer can actually do anything. Like,
you know what? What if like a Gmod trap tower or whatever, where like the killer like can like fucking like have traps set off in portions of the map, basically.
Yeah.
Like every now and then.
Because It's almost like the Batman games idea, right? Where if you're in combat with, at least in the earlier games, as far as I understood, if you're in combat with like 20 people, like that's pretty tough. But if you knock them out one at a time, the game gets really fucking easy. So just this idea of a very weak killer that grows in strength over time while the survivors are working towards like dealing with it. I guess like execution would be the hardest part there.
Yeah.
Some fucking weird killers. I don't see anybody fucking playing Demogorgon.
I haven't seen Demogorgon yet either.
Demogorgon's always rare, I guess. Who else? Sadako is fairly rare. Freddy's kind of rare, like Freddy Krueger. Also don't see enough of like Lich and Pinhead.
What if there was also something like Survivor's Side where they could like get more powerful as the match goes on if they do something, you know? I guess that's mostly already done with like the perks that do stuff with blessing totems.
I mean, if there's another thing that really bothers me a lot in the game is how some things become requirement, like Lightborn.
Oh yeah.
Like I've now been playing 2v8, and obviously you can't pick your perks in 2v8. Like you get the set loadouts. So you can't just pick up Lightborn. I got flashlighted so many fucking times in the one match. It's horrendous, and I actively fucking hate that if you don't run Lightborn, you're basically just asking to get flashed.
Yeah.
And it's aggressive too. I don't know if you've experienced it in 2v8 yet, where they actually like flash you. But it's really, really aggressive. Like you can turn your head. Like you can look in a different direction and it'll still whack you in the face. I'm just like, that's not fair.
I just swing forward usually, or I like turn. But then I get turned around maybe.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happens. Because you'll still get nailed with it, and because you were turning, now you don't know which way you're facing.
You could also like aggressively look up or look down. Like I could just grab the mouse and just swing it up or down. That sometimes helps.
Yeah, the way I got around it in that match at least was I kind of went around a wall and took them and like hit them from another side. Just like outflanked them. That's the only way. And I specifically outflanked them around a wall. Because it didn't help just looking away or trying to walk in a different direction.
Real.
Fucking hate flashlights. And now, like the one of the survivor loadouts lets them trap the generators. So when you go to kick a gen, big fucking flash in the face.
Yeah. Whenever I run Lightborn on Killer, it's always satisfying to like see a 4-man Swift that all has flashlights, and then they go for they keep going for the flashlight stuff, even when they should know by now that I have Lightborn. They're like, maybe it'll work this time. They're like coping, basically.
I do see them coping a lot.
Yeah.
It's like I've run up to you while you flashlight me, and I've smacked you right between the fucking eyes, and fucking I run into you 10 seconds later and you're doing the same thing. Like you're an idiot.
Yeah.
This is why I never ever take flashlights. I never pick up flashlights. I don't fuck with flashlights at all. I think they're the most useless thing in the game.
100%, yeah. They don't even block projectiles with their beam. Like, how useful could they possibly be?
Exactly. Fog vials are mildly useful without being too powerful. Toolboxes are really useful to have, but don't really make you feel powerful.
The flashlight saves, I feel like, are kind of hard to get as well, and they're pretty inconsistent. They're just not going to happen at our MMR, I think. So, yeah.
I mean, like, they'd happen if we weren't running Lightborn.
Yeah.
Because there's so many times I've picked up a survivor, and I'm walking with the survivor on my shoulder, and I have two different people shining flashlights at me. And it's just like, well, okay, you're just giving me free swings.
Yeah, just go for the palette saves. I think is more consistent, really. Even when we're playing Survivor, against like killers and stuff, I feel like going for palette saves is a little more consistent than flashlight saves. Honestly,
palette stuns are good. I hate getting palette stunned. It's very, very annoying, but it is like a built-in mechanic to the game. I wouldn't necessarily want it taken out. I think it's as annoying as it needs to be, if that makes sense.
I wonder if Riley just forgot that we're recording a podcast episode.
I don't know. They have actually been gone like a long time. Like at this
Maybe
point,
maybe they got taken by the hurricane. You know what? You know who they should add to Dead by Daylight? The next character. They should add Ruth Bader Ginsburg. That
from fucking SCOTUS.
Yeah.
Fucking Ruth Bader Ginsburg. That'd be the real horror. I've come for your abortion laws.
Which one's Ruth Bader Ginsburg again?
I don't really know specifically, but I don't really have a high opinion of the Supreme Court of the United States.
Was it that? What was the really old lady that died who was trying to like block Trump or whatever?
I might have been her because she died in 2020.
I think so. Yeah, that's probably her.
She was 87 fucking years old.
Oh yeah, they need to add her to Dead by Daylight. She was advocate for gender equality, women's rights, and stuff.
And she was replaced with Amy Coney Barrett. Jesus fucking Christ. Amy Coney Barrett is an awful fucking human being.
We need to bring back Ruth Bader
Ginsburg.
Yeah, Ruth Bader Ginsburg with necromancy as killer from like DVD, but like IRL, so she could hunt down the the bad guys and stuff.
Just toss like Donald Trump in with the entity, no flashlight, no fog vials, no toolbox.
Yep. Just being hunted by Ruth Bader Ginsburg for all eternity. That'd be epic.
Riley better like come back fucking soon, because I actually have to like. I've sent them a message, but they haven't responded.
I really hope they were recording this whole thing, because like it's like several hours of like content that we wouldn't get somehow.
Yeah, but now like we have no control. We have no knowledge. For all we know, like, because we can't share anything on the fucking screen either.
Yeah.
Riley's stream has died as well.
What if it like cut out multiple times? Like they did record, but the Discord like full on died, so that like they got nothing from Discord. That'd be crazy. Tarantox is hanging out in their thing as well.
Yeah, they've been playing DBD as well, which I did also want to play more DBD, but like Riley needs to come back now and fucking finish this shit off.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of dead air.
Mono is playing Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Oh, okay.
I see it on their Discord. That's pretty cool. Have you played it?
No, I haven't. But I do own it and Kingdom Come 2, but I haven't touched it.
I want to play Kingdom Come 2. I want to play Kingdom Come 2. I played the first one, and I can definitely say that I don't know if I'd say I recommend the game, but I would be very curious as to what you think of it.
Man, they should bring out. They should fucking bring back Teddy Roosevelt. That'd be great.
Teddy Roosevelt was a fucking maniac president.
You know what they should do? There should be a horror movie with Teddy Roosevelt, and he's like hunting down all of the fucking like CEOs and executives and shit that own monopolies nowadays. He just eats them.
God, if you had a president like Roosevelt again, shit would change. Motherfuckers get shot. I can imagine like Roosevelt having to do like a TV debate with Trump, and it just ends with him just beating Trump physically, just like pummeling him into the floor. Just like, shut the fuck up, you orange asshole.
I'm gonna message Riley real quick. I messaged them Teddy Roosevelt ? Maybe that'll get their attention. They are on thingy on Do Not Disturb. You know why I think that we should bring back like ritual cannibalism besides like the funny meme? Like you know how like funeral prices are like really expensive, right?
Yeah.
But like if you just eat the dead guy, it's not that like you could throw a feast to celebrate their life or whatever, right? But like, you know, for the people that like want to do it, right? It shouldn't like be prohibited or whatever. It could also be a thing where like they distribute like the assets among the community and shit. Like, I feel like society would heal a bunch if we just brought back like communal ritual cannibalism. You know.
I can see that. Also, I can see that.
I really like the idea of like the people rising up to go and eat Donald Trump and his goon brigade, like drain the swamp and then eat them. That'd be cool. You know, like you can solve a lot of problems with ritual cannibalism. You know, I mean it's more fucking moral than I guess like the way we treat like the living as well. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean
like which kind of world would you rather live in? One where fucking Roblox pedophiles go free, or one where ritual cannibalism happens and you eat the pedophiles?
I guess the only downside is prions.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want the prions.
I mean after like a few hundred years of steadily increasing the age of consent and like doing ritual cannibalism, it could be like a thing where like people like hate a guy so much they eat them, or maybe it could be a thing where they respect a guy so much that they eat them as well. Eventually, like, what if people like evolved to be a little bit more resistant against the prions, maybe? Although I doubt that would work, unless like they suddenly became like non-protein based life forms, kind of. So like the prions can't
transcend the physical form.
Yeah, they stop being made out of proteins.
God, the very thought of like your proteins like unwinding themselves in your body is really fucking terrifying.
Yeah. That's why you shouldn't be made out of proteins, you know?
This is true.
You can't get unwound if you're not made out of proteins, yeah.
This is why I'm slowly replacing all of my DNA with marijuana.
Yeah. I'm replacing my DNA with Eldritch Horror.
Oh, God.
Riley's still, like, fucking gone, Lamau. Are they, like, having dinner?
Long. This is way too late for dinner.
Oh.
Wait, maybe. Maybe they have been pulled to dinner.
Oh, like, wow.
Imagine, like, Riley just ends the episode where they got cut off by Grandma.
That's unfortunate. Wow. They don't even get to have this segment up or whatever.
Like, surely it's just they've been gone for so long. Surely, like, are they still even recording? Is kind of like my thought process.
Maybe they paused the recording and then like we have to fucking start over talking about the whole thing. Maybe.
God,
that'd be unfortunate. Playing Bitburner in the background.
Yeah, I've slowly been just like whacking away at Bitburner.
Kingdom Hearts franchise sale.
No, I'm not too into Kingdom Hearts.
I've never played it.
Risk of Rain franchise sale.
Oh wow.
Didn't even realize there was that much fucking DLC. God. 90% off. Not bad. What's the Panic Publisher sale? What do you have? Oh, these games. Untitled Goose Game, Firewatch, shit like that. Monster Hunter Wilds is on the tiniest fucking sale.
I'll wait until the fucking next content DLC is out for Wilds. Like the G rank DLC. That's what
I'm waiting for a discount of at least maybe 70%.
Yeah.
This is a wild fucking price for a game that, as far as everybody I've heard, says is worse than Rise.
Yeah, in some ways. You just get they get better after either the next game comes out or like the DLC, the big DLC, the big content one that actually adds stuff. Typically.
Oh, Total War Attila. Game dev story. Is this the game that has that really funny piracy protection?
What, Game Dev Tycoon?
Yeah. Like where if you pirate the game and they pick up that it's a pirated copy, the game that you make inside the game gets pirated and your company goes out of business.
That was Game Dev Tycoon, not Game Dev Story. That's a different game.
So many of these things. Code Trainer? What is this?
Is this another fucking Bitburner thing? Or is it? Oh, it's like Leet Code, but on Steam.
Actual Python. Actual Python. This might not actually be bad to look into.
You've got access to Leet Code though. You don't need to pay for Code Trainer.
True. Cool that somebody would put that together though.
Plus, it's better to just work on projects, kind of, to learn by doing.
Learn by doing is the best way.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's another fucking CK3 or Hoi 4 or I think I actually kind of saw something like this on itch.io as a demo.
Yeah, this looks like an itch game.
Maybe it was the demo for Ages of Conflict that I played.
Oh my god. Very strange. Oh, have you heard of this?
Yes, I've seen a few video essays on that one.
On the Longing.
The Longing, yeah.
This would be the weirdest game to stream.
Yeah. It's like
you would need like the right temperament.
It's like a game you go back to every now and then during like your streams, basically, because that's how the game was designed. So you're supposed to check back on it, kind of. Either that, or you could wait like the 8,000 years in like real time, which I could do, probably.
Have you?
But I mean, I could also just do something else in that time, then get like multiple things done in 8,000 years. You know.
Attempt the speedrun, maybe. Ash Games published a sale. Let's see what we got here. Data miners.
What is this? Data miners? Okay.
Yeah. Like some very interesting screenshots that hint towards some very, very complex gameplay.
Has this just become seeing your fucking Steam recommendations or like checking out sales? That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm just checking out like sales at this point. Like my brain is not working because my stomach is slowly squeezing itself. Oh god.
When do you want to do some Minecraft or more like 2v8?
Most likely tomorrow.
Okay.
And then the weekend.
All right.
Because, well, I mean, Riley's leaving Saturday. Riley doesn't even play DBD. So we could jab a lot of Minecraft DBD. I do want to get.
You know what I realized? We still haven't watched Shin Godzilla for the movie night yet.
Yeah, this whole week has been fucking all over the place.
Yeah.
Wait, Anthro Festival. This is a furry festival. It's furry games.
Everybody loves furry games.
Cult of the Lamb.
Yeah. It's got multiplayer now as well.
Oh shit. Because I wanted to play Cult of the Lamb. It's got lots of nice stream integrations. Date Everything is also something that seems pretty funny. Major minor revision. Okay. Overgrowth.
Oh hell yeah, this game.
I haven't heard anybody talk about Overgrowth in fucking years.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. This is a full game?
Yeah, it's been like they've been continuously updating it like constantly. I should probably get it and Receiver 2 as well.
Because you see, the thing is I remember seeing a demo for Overgrowth when I was in high school. And I finished high school in 2009. So seeing this as a full release is pretty fucking wild to me. This was a demo. I'm like pretty impressed. Goodbye, Volcano High. Dragon Detective. Cat Quest.
Oh, Overgrowth comes with the original Receiver as well.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It's a bundle. There's also Receiver 2, which is like the thing that's like costs a bunch of money, $20.
Light Fog. Free to play.
What's free to play? What is that? Oh.
Light Fog.
Light Fog? Light Fog. Okay.
Dubious Liquid. This is very intriguing. If this is free, I might just actually take a look at it. Yeah, sure. Add it to library. Zach's Anthro Worlds collection. Big collection, one fucking game. Cool.
It looks kind of like Disco Elysium-ish, sorta.
Yeah, like that's kind of what vibes it's giving is like very Disco Elysium vibes, but like furry Disco Elysium.
How the fuck did I come back to furry Disco Elysium?
At least
because you've been gone for a goddamn hour.
I know I have. Wow. I was stuck with my family because we were talking about college payments and a bunch of shit, and I had to help my mom in with groceries. I know I've been gone for an hour. I know.
Wow.
Like a message would have been nice.
Hopefully,
I was literally stuck in fucking constant conversation.
The bit before you got the bit.
I don't know what even I left to.
Away.
I came back to my fucking.
What?
No, I just thank you for watching the SqueekyDogCast today. I am coming back after an hour of being stuck in conversation that I had nothing to add to. I have no idea what these two talked about for the last hour.
Hour-long conversation about ritual cannibalism and which Dead by Daylight killers we date, which is obviously.
I'm going to be editing it down.
Oh, I was gonna suggest. Oh, that could be on the Patreon.
Jade, can you edit this one, Jade?
Just give me this episode.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you this episode because I don't even know what the hell happened.
Just give me this one.
I'll give you this one.
That ends on furry Disco Elysium, and my game also finished downloading.
You downloaded a whole game while I was gone?
What? Oh no, I was downloading a game. Jade's downloading furry Disco Elysium.
What is furry Disco Elysium? No, what? Just tell me after.
Light Fog.
Light Fog.
Yeah,
tell me later.
Are you seeing my screen? Are you seeing my screen?
I am seeing your screen.
So I clicked on something that said
furry Disco Elysium.
Show
me this after. I want to fucking end the recording. Show me this after, because I might have to go again. So let's just fucking end this.
End the recording. I thought you did end the recording.
No, because we have to do a goodbye. Bye bye.
Bye bye.